Okay, so Friday trade. We opened. I didn't have a scenario, but what happened on Friday is I traded the overnight, which was a trend up session, and then the expectation for the day session would have been the same. And I can see that on the first 15-minute bar we tested higher, opening swing high, and then scenario one would have been test lower to continue high. This is what we got, but in fact we opened, tested higher, and then tested lower. Sort of a kind of a formation like this, which happens quite often. But it's opened in the value area of the previous day, so just chopped around. Tested the previous day's high from below, then tested from above, and then continued high. Closed higher. Trend day up, 3 distributions, 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Scenarios for today. We're opening at 36.16, which is very much inside the range of the big Pfizer news day, last Monday actually. So we're opening above the overnight VPOC, above the full session mid, which is in line, and above the full session VWAP. The overnight high is at 37. This is as high as we got on the news for the Moderna vaccine. So my scenario one today is to kind of follow the template we had last Monday when we had the news overnight, and then during the day look what happened. So today my scenarios are based the primary scenario, main trading idea, test higher. To this stock zone at 22, 24. And then continue lower. Test the scene of the crime and the LVN, and then drop down to the century figure, 3,600, which is also the VPOC of this day. And turn around and do a turn up and do a balanced day. So that's scenario one. Scenario two is we open 15 where we are, test lower to 0.8, scene of the crime 608, and the LVN of this day, test 08, and then continue our journey higher, go to the 22 stock zone, go to the 31 stock zone, and then to the overnight high 37, and finally get to the all-time high at 44. This is only about 36 points, so there's a possibility for going higher to the 50 liquidity, as you can see there. So 44 all-time high, previous week high, and then 50, 36, 50. That's scenario two. So scenario 1 is a balanced day, just testing a bit higher and then down to the century figure and balance in the middle. Scenario 2 is for continuation higher and take out the all-time high and the overnight high. Scenario 3, gap and go, we're opening in a gap with just briefly lower and shoot up in a driving mode, and we get to the 50. That's scenario 3. Scenario 4, something like what happened last Monday. You can see the drop was actually in the last 1 hour, so the last trading hour we had all these drops. Before that we just balanced in the middle, and something along these lines, closing the gap, test higher and then come down and close the gap, or even go into the close of last week, which is at 580. This would give us a range of around 44 points, which is a lot for a Monday, but look at last Monday. So that would be scenario 4. And that is that.